Hello all you beautiful people. Today I am going to show you how you can draw a really simple peach. We're going to just start with a basic screen size, just the default that Procreate has to offer right here. When you open up Procreate, it will be at the top and you can just choose it right there. Super simple. Zoom out a little bit and we're going to change our background color to something that is going to complement our picture really nice. I'm going to go with a nice light purple color here. Make sure that we are on layer 1 here, as you can see it vibrating, because we're going to do what is called a sketch layer. So you go here to your brushes, go to sketching. I usually work with a 6B pencil, which is going to be, if you were doing this with a real pencil, one of your harder pencils. Go there, turn this down a little darker, and then go. And we're going to start our sketch. So start really lightly. And don't be nervous about getting anything right while you're doing a sketch, okay? Honestly, we just want to get our basic form doing something called gesturing. Gesturing is a very loose and fun way to get your idea across without really marrying an idea. So right now you're kind of just dating the idea. You're seeing, oh man, that could really work, or I like how that's feeling, and you can get some real energy into a piece. When I like my sketch, I start going through and making certain areas a little darker, where in my gesture, I really like the curve that I've made or the edge that I've made, so that when I go to do this next step, it's really easy. Perfect. So there we go. That's our sketch layer. So we're going to go now to our layers again, and we're going to go to this little plus right here and make layer 2. From here, we're going to go to our brushes and choose in calligraphy monoline. I really like monoline for doing cartoon work because, as you can see, we're just going to do a little demo here. It's a very nice thick line, monoline, one line. So now we're going to go through, and it's okay if you make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time, and I admit it. We're just going, and we're going to follow our sketch. Go through, get our basic lines, and like so. And like I said, again, if you have to go back, don't feel bad. We're having fun here. We're experimenting. We're seeing what works for us. And the great thing, the thing I really enjoy about digital artwork, is nothing has to be perfect the first time. Okay, so now we went and we cleared our layer we had before, and we're left with this. So now we're going to go back to our layer 2 and we're going to think about doing some color. So grab a nice peachy color, and drag, drop, drag, drop. Then we're going to pick a color for the leaves. Here and go here, and drag, and drop, and drag, and drop. And there you go. You have a nice base color. So this is the color that we're going to build everything else on. So now that I have this, we're going to create a layer above this one, and we're going to do what's called a clipping mask. And when I do a clipping mask, it ensures that everything I do will stay on this layer. So now I want to go about building some dimension. So when I do this, I like to grab, go to your brushes again, an airbrush, because it creates a nice soft color, and I'm doing a little cartoon and I don't want it to be anything too harsh. So I go around my edges and I start to create some volume. Just going around the edge of my peach. Starting to get where I want to be darker, like in this little crease here. We want that to appear darker because that is where the imaginary little butt of the peach is. So we go through, make that a little darker. And when we're going through this, we have to think too, we want part of it to be lighter, so we go to get a lighter color and go through the center here and around the edge here, and we start to create dimension. And we're going to do the same thing with the leaves here. So go, grab a darker color, darker green, go to the ends, and look at that, super simple. And it's okay if we get outside of that, we're just going to go back and fix it. So go through, drag the color up, and there we go. We got some really nice leaves there, and like I said, add little highlights there at the top where the light would be hitting, and just go through and really improve on some of these things, like our little highlights there. And then at the end of the peach, we can never forget that nice little pink right at the end. So we're not going to forget that. We're going to go in, do our nice little pink at the end. And be careful about not messing up your lines. You want those lines to be nice and sharp, because that's the whole point of a cartoon. There we go. Perfect. And then I want the end part to be darker, so we're going to grab the darkest color and go there. And you know what? We're going to bring that pink up a little bit further. Bring it up, making sure we're doing circular motions. That really helps to make a nice, smooth gradient. There we go, getting lighter as we go up. That's the important part. We want to get lighter as we go up. Alright, now that we have our peach here, and we're quite happy with it, we're going to do a layer above that, again, with a clipping mask. And we're going to do a little bit of texture. So I like to go to spray paint and do these flicks. And then we're going to do a little bit darker of a color. That's exactly what I want though. And go and add some texture here. And then what we want to do is not have that as aggressive as it is now. Turn the opacity down, or even one of these other options like hard light. You just kind of scroll through these and decide which one works best for what you're doing. I like hard mix here because it's copying the texture here of the peach. So, and then our last step, we want a background that'll really make it bounce out of there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab this burst because it's really interesting to me. I'm going to grab a nice bright blue. And you know what? I'm actually getting ahead of myself. I'm so sorry. We want to merge these down now that we're happy with them. And then we want to grab this, and I want to put it more in the center. That's what I forgot. We're going to put it in the center here because we're nice and happy with it, and frame it. And you can do that using this arrow here. Arrow, because you can transform and do all kinds of fun stuff with that thing. Alright, now that I'm happy with where it is, we can go back to our layer 5 here. Go back to our brush, make sure we're on burst, and then, yeah, we're going to make it bounce off the page. Look at that. If you want to go even harder, now that you have that cool background, go and grab a little bit lighter of a color and just accentuate it even more. And for me, I don't know about you guys, that is a really nice photo, but we're not done yet. We want to now grab your brush, go to calligraphy, and I like this brush pen right here. And you want to put your signature at the bottom because you want everyone to know that you made this amazing drawing today. I hope you all liked this video. Please like, share, subscribe, anything you feel like doing if this helped you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!